Hi guys, sorry. I started drawing and looked up to see how things were going and if you guys could see what I was doing and realized I hadn't pushed the go button. So I'm just coloring in the little triangles for the black. You haven't missed much. Just using the pen and coloring in. This. It's not been overly exciting. See, you haven't missed much. Okay, now I need to decide if I want the hat to have some of this lime green in it or another color or what I want to do. And I do think I want something else in there, but I'm not sure. I wonder if the yellow pen will work on the shirt. What I do to test it is I just turn over either the collar or the cuff or something, and I just test the color in there. That would be all right. Wonder if this color would show up. Because you're never going to see that. No, yeah, that won't show up. I don't think I want to introduce another color. Let's go with the lime green. We've already got it out. Let's go with the lime green. But I think I need a thinner brush again. Well, no, let's try it. Let's try it with this one. Can you see what I'm doing? No, it's off the screen. It doesn't have to be solid. That's okay. Okay. Good with that. Something like that. Just wanted it to stand out from the background of the shirt. So I did call my husband back, and yes, they had a cancellation. So we can move my appointment up from 2 o'clock in the afternoon to 9 in the morning. And that for me. So that's okay. Yeah, that's good. It needed that. Oop, bumping into my light. All right, let's do another question. Da, 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 da. No, no, no. If you could have witnessed any biblical event, what would you have wanted to see? I think the parting of the Red Sea would have been very cool and terrifying at the same time. But I think that's what I would want to see. Other biblical events are also very cool. Would I want to see Jesus walking on the water? Yes, yes, I would want to see that too. But I think the most spectacular would be parting of the Red Sea. That's what came to mind first anyway. So that must be what I would want to have seen. If you could work for any corporation for which you don't currently work, which would you choose? I don't know. I wouldn't want to work for a big corporation at this point in my life. I'd want to work for someone small creator, an art collective. I don't know. I'd want to not work for a corporation. Just my own personal opinion. If your ashes were to be kept in an urn after you die, where would you want the urn kept? I'm fine with multiple small urns, if that's what the family left behind would like to do. We did that with my brother-in-law, and the majority of his ashes are in a big urn with his family sitting in their dining room, just hanging out. He's hanging out there with them at all times while they go about their lives. That brings them comfort and peace. But we took turns so that down the road, if the kids move away and they want some of Dad to be still with them, that they have that option. Husband wanted a small portion of his brother to be with us. And a small portion, when the time is right, will be scattered at sea, because that's what his wishes were. But nobody's ready to do that yet. And I think the same would be fine with me, you know. If you want to keep me on the mantle, that's fine. You want to put me in a closet, that's fine. You want to find a memorial place and buy a niche in a cemetery, that's fine. I really don't care, because at that point, my body will no longer be useful to me, and I don't care where it goes. I really don't. Whatever brings my family comfort after I'm gone is what I want done with me. If it brings them comfort to have me composted and spread out in the forest, that's fine too. Whatever comforts them, because it really doesn't matter to me. Now, other people will have different ideas. Other cultures will have different ideas. They'll find that the idea of cremation horrifying, or the idea of the remains being split up into different places horrifying. And I respect your culture and your death practice. I do. Like I said, for me, once I'm gone, I really could care less what happens to my earthly body, because I no longer need it. My spirit will be wherever spirits go, whether that's heaven or somewhere else. Or I do believe that we each have a spirit that lives on past our earthly bodies. But where it physically goes, I don't really know. Perhaps it's still here. Perhaps everyone who has ever lived before is still right here. Perhaps I'm sitting with all the people who used to live on this piece of land before my house was built here. Could be. Or it could be that all spirits go elsewhere. I really don't know. But I do have a strong belief that we are spirit. We're not physical beings. We're only physical beings for a temporary period of time, for however long that we are here on this earth. And that after that, I really don't know what happens to our spirit. But I don't know why it's such a deep belief that, yes, we are spirit. Do I believe that we are reincarnated into another human form, or even an animal or any other form here on this physical plane? I'm not sure I do. But I'm not discounting it either. I'm not saying that those who believe in reincarnation are wrong, because I don't know. I can't 100% say that your belief is different and wrong from my belief when I don't know. I can speculate. I can go with what I've been taught in my Christian faith. But can I say 100% for sure? No, I absolutely cannot. So, alrighty. So now what to do with his little beard? We're going to do these in a light green, and I'm not even going to fill it completely. I'm just going to kind of do a swoop like that. Swoop. I think I'm going to need more paint is what I'm going to need. Swoop. Well, I like the swoops. Swoops are fun. Okay, we just keep swooping. Okay. Yep. This is taking a lot of paint. I need more light green. Come on. Here it is. Alright, should I do another question? Probably should. I have something to talk about. Let's see. If you could plan the perfect evening out, what would it involve? You know, it just involves being with my family. I don't care where we go. I'm terrible. My husband hates it because I'll say, I don't care as long as it's not someplace I don't like to go. You know, like when we go out to eat or whatever. He hates that. Well, I don't care because I don't. I honestly don't care. As long as it's not someplace I don't like to go. Like he knows that there are certain foods I don't like, so let's not go to that kind of a restaurant. Or he knows that there are certain kinds of movies I don't like. So we wouldn't go see those. But other than taking me somewhere where I don't like to go, I'm I am I am very um, go with the flow kind of person. Uh, if you could program the perfect evening of television shows, which ones would you select and in what order? You know what? We don't watch TV much anymore. I mostly watch YouTube. Um, I don't have favorite shows. I have people I like to watch. And I think one of the reasons I prefer YouTube is that I am supporting with my advertising dollars. Yes, I'm supporting the big conglomerate YouTube. We 100% are doing that, and I acknowledge that. But I am also supporting the individual creator rather than a studio. And it kind of goes along with my shop small philosophy, where if I can, like for Christmas, where I could, I I shopped local, um, and not some big company where I could. Now, could I do that for every gift that I bought? No, no, of course not. But where I could, I did. Okay. So I really can't answer that question about TV because I don't have particular TV shows. I haven't watched a branded television channel in a very long time. We do watch BYU TV. Um, I do occasionally watch things on Netflix, but not very often. But none of them are like series shows on Netflix. My son asked me to watch with him some sort of new Addams Family based on Wednesday Addams. It's just called Wednesday on Netflix. I cannot do scary, and that was terrifying. And I know that that's not scary in the world of people who go to scary movies and watch scary things. I totally understand that that is not even close to being considered scary anymore. That gave me nightmares, and I can't watch it. Um, Give me a good comedy. Give me a wholesome rom-com, and I'm okay. But don't give me anything with any sort of violence, any kind of scary, any kind of gore. I'm too sensitive, and I can't handle it. So I can't do detective shows. I can't do crime, murder, mystery. I used to, but I can't. Not anymore. Give me some classic movies. I could do those, you know. Give me a good comedy lineup from the 60s or 70s. Give me I Love Lucy and My Three Sons and Beverly Hills Billies. But there's nothing new that I prefer. I mean, I could watch some old Friends reruns. They would be all right. But yeah, nothing. There is nothing that's been produced since 1990 that I care to watch. Am I different? Am I weird? Probably. People will comment on shows and things, current media. I haven't got a clue what they're talking about. They'll talk about actors and actresses, and I don't have any idea who they are. It's just who I am. We're gonna just give that a little rinse, and we're gonna. Oh, wrong color. I wanted the lighter one first. Go in this one. Make sure it's got plenty of water. We're just gonna swoop with that middle color. Another question. Nope, not happening. If you had to name the dumbest purchase you've ever made, what would it be? When I was little, one of the things that was like all the rage were sea monkeys. You guys remember that? Back in the day, they're little like brine shrimp or something that were freeze dried and reconstituted, and the silliest things. I don't know why I wasted my money on something like that. But it was all the rage, so everybody had to have their little sea monkey garden. Silly, silly, silly. We've all done silly stuff like that, haven't we? Fallen prey to a trend. We all had to have it. That's probably the most regretful type of purchase. Just a silly purchase. Oops, I missed a piece of light green right there. Let's see if I can get it without making too much of a mess. There we go. Swoop. Making a swoop. Can you see me make a swoop? Yes, you can see me make a swoop. Okay. Just making sure that you can see what's going on here. So you know what's coming next, right? I'm going to take that darkest bluey green and put it in the middle. And then maybe a little bit more silver somewhere on the lime greeny parts, perhaps. And then he needs a name. He needs a name. What should I do as a name? We'll do let's do Johan. Looks like a Johan. Doesn't he? I think he does. Oh, I missed another spot for yellowish. That should be this spot right here. Right there. I feel like I need black in between. I don't know. Don't know what to do yet. In here. Do I want dark or do I want to just leave it just the way it is? I almost feel like I want dark, but not like black dark. Wonder if I put a little red in this green, if I can get a kind of a dark browny green color. I can use that. Then it'll go with, but it won't be like black. Save the black for the outlines. Let's see. If you could receive all the products from a company, single company for free, but you couldn't resell them, what would you choose? I would choose a food company. Like a big food company that has a huge selection of foods like Nestle. Believe it or not, Nestle has a lot of foods. Or Procter & Gamble. Oh, yes. Okay, I take it back. Procter & Gamble. Procter & Gamble has so many products. I'll take all the Procter & Gamble products, please. Thank you very much. We've got paper products. I do believe they have food products. We've got cleaning products. Yes, indeed. I think Procter & Gamble would be the one. Because that would give me a large variety of product. Okay, so let me put a little bit of red. That's not working. Do I have a brown? I can put in this green. Let me go check what I've got over here. I do have a brown. I have an espresso. And I have a burnt sienna. Let's go with the espresso if it's open. If it's not open, no, that one's not open. What else? What is open? Is that one open? Nope. Is this open? Oh, that's gold. That's not going to help me. Let's do a little of this. This is a red, but it's a more of a maroon red. See what that does when I mix it with the green. Can you see what I poured in there? Hey. Let's see what it does. Does it give me a nice brown, or is it going to give me a weird color? Gives me sort of a purpley brown. Let's put a little blue in it. All right, we'll do that. Kind of weird purpley color. Okay. That and here. All right, that works. I think I want a little of this color as the shading for the hat. Oop, got a piece of red in it. I don't want a piece of red. That's just bright red. That is not what I want there. There we go. Just a little bit of shading. Another chunk of red. See, I shouldn't have used that spot, but it was the only hole I had left. Something like that. And then I want a little bit of shading here. Just a bit of shadow under his hat. Just a little bit. Okay, let's wash our brush. We're going to get rid of this red glob again. Don't want that stuck to my shirt. Okay, and then we're going to do a little bit more silver and maybe a little bit of black touch-ups. I saw a spot on this bell that needed to be fixed. And here. Needs a little bit thicker lines in some places, I think. Yeah. Okay. So let's do a little bit more silver in spots. Clean off my brush really well. Get some more silver sparkly bits. Ooh, that was a bit much. Oh well. Some spots are going to be shinier than others. Okay, and now I think I just want to adjust some of the black lines to be a little bit thicker and move my paint away so I don't knock anything over, because that would be a disaster. So I'll move that off my table, and then I'm going to take my marker and I'm going to turn things so I can reach them better. And we're going to make a little bit thicker of a line on the one sides. You probably can't see what I'm doing, You'll see in a minute. Just give myself a little bit of dimension in some places. Something like that. Just on this right edge. Just to make them look a little thicker. It's kind of subtle. You might not be able to see it. But I can see it. And I know that it's there. Give myself a little bit of dimension. If we make this one side bolder than the other. And what did we decide his name is? Johan, right? I need to sign. Johan. Okay. There is Johan. He is cute. Let me turn him around this way so you can see him in his full glory. If I can get him there without knocking everything off my desk. Ay, ay, ay. He's big. And I'm out of battery, so that came out perfect. There he is. Isn't he cute? I like him. All right. So you guys have a great day. Something is in the way of my camera. What's in the way of my camera? Oh, my light. Haha. Alrighty. So you guys have a great day. I will see you on the next video. We are rapidly approaching Christmas, so happy Christmas to you. And I will see you on the next video. Go out and do something nice for someone today. Make the world a better place. And I'll see you later. Bye-bye.